thinking that big cylinder thing is our rendezvous?
Yeah, that's the mining rig.
So weird seeing it all clustered together like this. Bits and pieces of a war that spanned the entire galaxy held together by pink goo.
Ebrium-based nanoresin.
Whatever. I'm just saying, it's a lot to take in.
You know, I think I do sort of get it. Thousands of worlds fighting for some fleeting greater good. Guess it is kind of poetic.
I am Groot.
Ah, cheer up. Oh, look! Yellow and blue. Looks like an old Nova Corps frigate. Nice!
Come on, dude. People probably died on that ship.
Killjoy, why'd he even bring us here if the place is so sacred?
I'm Groot.
I can name at least a dozen planets with monsters on them, so why here? You think it's to impress Gamora? Like,
Flat broke, Rocket. We need a big break. Aren't you tired of eating yarrow root?
it's so... mealy.
Listen, this is a restricted zone. Whatever monster lives here, nobody else has one.
Lady Hellbender values rarity in her acquisitions.
Exactly.
I told you, we ain't gonna get caught. There's only like 3 ships left in the entire Nova fleet.
Nova Corps has more than 3 ships.
Sure, but, you know, they ain't half the space cops they once was. Can hardly keep their own peace without worrying about some old graveyard from the war. Just imagine what kind of blasters the Jadari had to use to wreck some of these frigates. I'm not being insensitive. I'm curious. I'm kind of jealous. Everybody keep an eye out for any good scrap or components.
I am Groot.
I know the monster is the first priority. I'm just saying, if you see anything good along the way, pick it up. We don't know what it looks like. Will neglected to get that info while he was flirting on Contraxia.
It'll look like a monster worth selling. And I wasn't flirting, I was drinking.
After we sell the monster, I say we head to nowhere. Do some gambling.
I am Groot.
You can't bluff your way out of a plantain pot. But then, neither can Drax. Taking his share will be easy.
I am Groot.
Gamora? We'll definitely have to watch out for her.
Settle an argument, rodent. What is this omnipresent pink substance made of?
You mean the Ebrium-based nanoresin cluster foam?
Never trust something with that many dashes in its name.
Is it caustic?
Not if it stays outside you. Just don't eat any, or get any in your eyes.
Peter Quill, the insubordination of the assassin has become insufferable.
I'm doing exactly what we planned to do.
She is also quite contrarian.
We talked about this on the Milano, Drax.
Whoa!
I'm okay.
Ha! Almost made yourself a very late war casualty.
Not funny.
You know, I like this. This is fun. The three of us, hanging out, just like when we started this gig, before you-know-who joined us.
I am Groot.
I do not hate everybody. I tolerate Quill. Quill's a swell guy.
I hope you get that promotion, Rocket.
Come on, Rocket. Drax and Gamora are valued additions to the team.
You're only saying that because she's listening.
Is that why your plan has Drax and I taking the ship?
Maybe. Hey, can't a guy want to spend some quality time with his friends?
How many of these ships did you personally destroy, Assassin?
In this massive junkyard.
Pretty sure that way's a dead end.
You sure?
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
How can you even tell?
Just trust me, all right? Hey, Groot, you think we could find pieces of the Tryon Shard in here? You never heard of the Tryon Shard? Pyramid of pure evil that corrupts everything it comes in contact with. You happy, Quill? You found the thing. I told you was there, but you didn't listen. That's it. Walk of shame.
I am Groot.
Of course he couldn't know. I told him.
It is strange. I have not encountered any corpses in the wreckage.
Probably got disintegrated when the ships went kaboom.
You done gloating?
Oh, I am never done gloating.
I am Groot.
Yep, classic me.
Whoop!
I am Groot.
Don't worry, it's safe to walk on, mostly. That's why Green Team's on the Milano. Heck of a lot more dangerous to fly around in here.
I heard that.
All good, no worries. But watch your step, guys. This junk isn't as stable as we think.
That is one big mushroom.
I am Groot.
Fungus, bacteria, mold, space skunk. You know, call it what you want. It's still in the way.
Take that, brittle stuff.
Ugh, I hate these ship-eating parasites. Looks like they've gotten nice and fat, dining undisturbed in here for 12 years.
Oh, these... Gross.
Nice splatter. Hey, 50 units says I can clear more of these suckers than you.
As if. Whoa, what the... Rocket, did you do that?
The scoreboard? You like it? Hacked it into your visor cover last time you took a snooze.
You hacked into my stuff?
Considering how many times I fixed the flarkin' thing, it might as well be my stuff. Optimal thumper placing distance should be just up ahead.
I'm Groot.
I'm thinking right in front, through the giant hole where this ship's cockpit used to be. Well, that's grim.
I am Groot.
Yeah, try not to think about it. It's better not to wonder what happened to anyone working on these old wrecks. It was a long time ago anyways. Amazing! I should have been recording. Bridge over, Groot. I want to see if he's alive.
I am Groot.
I don't know, but he's twitching. Flarkin, Scott stain, Quill. You okay down there?
Yep. Yeah, just, thought I saw a shortcut.
Right.
Go ahead without me. I'll catch up.
Okay, there's a crapped out Nova Corps missile bay just on the other side. We'll meet you there.
Yellow and blue missile bay. Got it.
How's Team Rocket doing down there?
Okay. Crawling through creepy old ship. No big deal.
Easy there, Quill. Pretty sure nothing's gonna jump out at you. Except maybe me and Groot.
How much of the war did you see, Rocket?
Only the bits that happened as I was doing other jobs. Great thing about a war, nobody was paying much attention. Me and Groot could do pretty much whatever we wanted.
You were a profiteer.
I was making the best of a bad situation. You fall into another hole, Quill?
I'm, assessing stuff.
If all else fails, shoot something.
Be warned, I was attacked by strange creatures when installing a thumper.
Must be working then. What they look like. Holy Scott! Quill, was that you?
I shot something, like you said. I've got a way forward.
See? Never fails.
Ooh, don't die, don't die, don't die! Aw, hey, little guy. Whoa, what the fuck?
You dead, Quill? We can hear your wussy squeal even without the comm.
Little busy! That's cheating! You guys should have seen that. It was this weird, blobby thing. Not falling for this again. Stay back!
Quill, hurry your fat Huey on us!
Everything okay over there?
Quill nearly got himself eaten by a blob or something. Should have heard him squeal.
You must fight with dignity, Peter Quill.
Or at least die with it.
Not funny.
It is good to be doing physical labor again.
Kinda hard to believe you were a farmer.
I was a warrior. Working the soil can be as satisfying as battle.
I am Groot.
I really doubt pulling weeds is as good as pulling heists.
All right, Team Rocket, we've just set up another couple of thumpers.
All you do is fly the ship.
And so far, I haven't abandoned you while you're on the ground.
Can't you wait until all the thumpers are set up before doing that? Well, we got a lot riding on your gal pal's mystery monster tip. I hope she's legit.
I'm Groot.
Like you could even tell if she had an honest face. Yeah, she did smell like flowers. Too much. Probably to seduce Starstruck.
Trust in the plan, guys. Everything is checked out so far, right down to the mining ship. We put our thumpers in the right places, and we'll bag that monster.
Quill knows all about putting thumpers in the right places. And getting monsters in the sack, too. Mother of Scott! Move!
Are you kidding me?
Son of a smash! That was too close! You okay, Groot? Quill?
We're fine, but we can't jump that.
You don't gotta jump. There's a sturdy support beam on this side. Get Groot to grow a bridge across. Just ask him nice-like. He does it for me all the time.
All right, Groot. Let's see that cool vine you thing. That's one hell of a party trick, big guy.
Gross! More ship eaters. Ah, they're everywhere.
Hey, think Groot can make it to that?
Nope, that's way too far. And there ain't nothing good to grab on the other side. Come on, we'll find another way around. All right! Boom! Right under your nose, Squill.
I am Groot.
Of course there ain't any plants here. It's a junkyard. Plants grow where they got food. We gotta go that way, across the gap. Somehow. All this firepower. Now it's all just scrap. I can hear your visor working. Better not be cheating on our bet, Quill.
How can you hear that?
So what do I gotta do to get a last name like Drax's?
Catathians have no need for surnames.
What about the Destroyer?
It is a moniker to mark the countless I slaughtered during a shameful period of untempered rage.
Yeah, one of those! I could be Rocket the Ruthless, because I'm pretty sure I ain't never had no Ruth. Gamora, when are you gonna share your contacts and sources?
When will you share yours?
What? You know about all my guys.
Only that you've got a guy that makes the booms, you've got a guy who can reconstruct faces, you've got a guy who never says no.
Oh yeah, I love that guy. And hey, it ain't my fault I ain't no good with names, but I can always place a face. Unless my face guy gets a hold of them first. Any bets on what this monster's gonna look like?
I am Groot.
How many legs? Like, more than 4?
It will be majestic.
What does that look like?
We shall see.
Quill, I hear you scanning.
I am Groot.
Of course we're going the right way. Just keep your eyes on that mining ship. That's where we want to end up.
What's a mining ship doing in the middle of all these fighters anyway?
They don't call them casualties of war for nothing. Nova Centurions probably had to tow all the scrap to one place.
I am Groot.
Sure, not really their job description, but Nova was spread. Pretty thin after the war. Hey, kept them off of my tail at least.
So, Drax, how come you're so in love with this Hellbender lady?
I do not love Lady Hellbender.
Yeah, shouldn't you be all like, her name is illogical, you cannot bend hell?
That does not at all resemble me.
I am Groot.
Do I look worried? The resin will hold. Ain't that heavy. Gross! More ship eaters. Ah, they're everywhere. All right, back to business. Let's go.
Why the enthusiasm?
Cause our bet's still on, and I'm gonna kick your butt. We gotta go that way, across the gap. Somehow.
I am Groot.
Yeah, it's close enough for Groot the Bridge if you can find a proper handhold. Look for one of them support bars on the other side there. I can hear your visor working. Better not be cheating on our bet, Quill.
How can you hear that?
Gamora, when are you gonna share your contacts and sources?
Hey, think Groot can make it to that?
Nope, that's way too far. And there ain't nothing good to grab on the other side. Come on, we'll find another way around.
I am
Do I look worried? The resin will hold.
I am Groot.
You ain't that heavy. I seen this goop anchor a Shatari dreadnought. We'll be fine. So what do I gotta do to get a last name like Drax's?
Catathians have no need for surnames.
What about the Destroyer?
It is a moniker to mark the countless I slaughtered during a shameful period of untempered rage.
Yeah, one of those. I could be Rocket the Ruthless. Cause I'm pretty sure I ain't never had no Ruth.
Groot, I found a hitch. Can you latch onto it?
Hey, Greenies. You see any blue and gold ships out there, you let us know.
We have seen many such ships.
He means active ones. We haven't talked about what to do if we run into a Nova Corps patrol.
We will restrain them until we are done here.
Bad idea. Those cops are all connected through their stupid helmets.
If you see cops, you get my ship out of here, even if it means leaving us behind.
Florkbat!
Trust me, I've dealt with Nova Corps before, even helped them catch real criminals. I can talk my way out.
You think the Milano can outrun a fully powered Nova Centurion?
She's done it before.
Quill, I hear you scanning.
Okay, here we go.
All right, set her down right there. Yep, one to go. Flark! No, no! Flark and Skaggy! Kratak and batteries fried, that's what's wrong. Maybe you put it down too hard.
Let's just find a solution.
The solution's a new battery, with a charge.
Okay, we're on what's left of a ship. Full of ship things. Gotta be things that power ship things around here, right?
Yeah, maybe you're gonna want to use your visor for this.
So much for that.
Nova Centurions probably had to tow all the scrap to one place. Sure, not really their job description, but Nova was spread pretty thin after the war. Hey, kept them off of my tail at least.
Hey! A huge power generator! How do we hook it up?
We don't! That thing would toast our little thumper.
Can't we condense the power through a routing funnel or something?
Don't try to make up tech stuff. It's irritating. Find something else.
Found a compressor! No charge!
No charge, no good.
Can you use this missile?
Sure I can, to blow us to pieces. Keep looking.
Found something with a charge! Kinda looks like a spacey car battery.
Lusoid or xenon cell.
Okay. This thing isn't gonna zap me, right?
The chance is minuscule, at best. You'll be fine.
Here you go.
That'll do nicely. Just let me tinker a bit. I'll have to do some tweaking once I see how much juice this thing puts out. So watch my back.
Watch it from what? Rocket! Help me scramble some critters!
No, Scott! If I don't rewire this fast, it's gonna short circuit. Blocking monster things! Everyone get ready!
Groot, snag him!
Ha, ha! Easy for you to say. You've got a pointy stick. Done. We're all plugged in.
Wow, just in time.
I'd like to see you fix it next time. Come on, 2 down, 2 to go. I don't see any way out of the missile bay except that passage, bud. Will, we found a way out.
I'm Groot.
Groot's wondering if the reward's gonna be worth all the risk we're taking for this job. Me and Groot are nearly unkillable, but what if the rest of you don't make it out alive?
Guys, we deliver this monster to Lady Hellbender, we'll get bigger payouts and jobs that don't suck.
A ship for each one of us!
I mean, a team only needs one ship.
Perhaps a more spacious ship.
What? No, I love my baby.
We can modify her. I'd kill for a Gunner's Rotunda.
We'll think about it.
I'm Groot.
Groot wants a plant.
Man, that thing is ridiculous. Think it was a ship or a robot?
That's a Kree Sentry. A robot, but it would have been space-worthy. That ain't even the biggest one. They designed at least 5 experimental models twice that size.
How do you know all this?
Because they were my fellow experiments back on Half-World. Most of my parts came from the cybernetics hangar next to the door, so I got a sneak peek at all the new killbots. I could see the parts come and go from my my cage.
I didn't mean to open old wounds.
Most of them are just scars now anyways. This old Kree tech gets me wondering, where would I be now if those blue buttscots managed to keep me locked into their half-world experiments? Yeah, chances are you'd be climbing over bits of me right now. I wasn't even a person to the worst of the Kree's mad scientists. More like a real smart walking gun.
A very talkative gun.
Yeah, that part was an accident. They tried to fix it a few times. The entire facility was the problem. I wish I'd gone back and blown it up before the end of the war. How do we know the monster we're looking for ain't one of these things we already killed?
If it were worthy of Lady Hellbender's collection, it would not die so easily.
Hope we know this thing when we see it and not after we stomped it.
Rocket! Do you have a plan for where we're gonna keep this monster once we've caught it?
I figured it could have your room. There's hardly anything to mess up in there.
As opposed to your room, which looks like it's already been messed up by a monster?
Groot, need you to shoot a bridge right into that eye socket.
Now, I want to see you do that to something in combat. Wait, is that... Yes! I'm about to win this bet, Quill!
Quill, the double agent is trying to lull me into a false sense of security.
Right. And the moment you drop your guard, I'll strike.
Aha! So you admit it!
You got me. My plans are foiled.
Here goes nothing. We're inside a giant robot head.
And I got robot parts inside my head.
You have robot parts inside.
Rocket scores! Hey, Groot, what do you think I should do when I win this bet? I mean with the units he'll owe me once I win.
How's that bet going over there?
I am crushing this.
Just you wait. I'll be catching up in no time. Bam!
Well, I know what I'll be doing with my winnings. I'm saving up for our next stop on Contraxia to get one of those Zeronian massages.
You're so predictable.
Found a nest! Maybe this is the Parasite Clubhouse! Huh.
Are you scanning for targets? Don't congratulate him. Let's see. When I beat Quill, I'm gonna get my hands on some rotating hyper circuits.
Boo! No one knows what those are!
Exactly. You suck, Starscream.
What do you think, Drax? Should we get in on this bet? Think of all the hyper circuits you can buy.
Are you making fun of me?
I do not wish to acquire hyper circuits.
Yeah! That one was juicy!
And just so we're clear, Green Team is officially ineligible for the bet.
Why?
Well, for one, you need a gun.
I have no need for a projectile weapon.
Imagine something this big coming at you. A whole ship was like a bug by comparison.
So it would swat them out of the air like flies.
What are flies?
They're these annoying flying insects on Earth.
They fly, and you call them flies. You humies are so original. Wonder how many big bot carcasses we'd find looking around the entire zone.
Were I allowed to participate? I think I'd spend my bet earnings on a night at Liteco.
That's only if you manage to beat me.
Wait,